And hello again, Internet. Well, let's kick this off. We were in the forest this time. We already did the forest early on. It was one of the early things we did. But this time we have the necklace, and hopefully that'll help get us through the forest. So, day 3, map is on the correct side. If I move, it does not kick in. But if I leave and come back, there we go. Turn off numlock. And we've already done this to the forest. I have a feeling that the... hello? Right, I guess I should actually mark this teleport, shouldn't I? Forgot that it did that. This is a B, so we'll just call this one loop C, even though this one technically should be loop A. I never marked that one did it, so didn't remember that. Pretty sure that was the goal of this place that as you can see, we've already been to. Hey, Dua. No, I haven't had mine yet, although I'm going to need it. I am very tired. We're back through there. I think the trees aren't closing in on me anymore. Nothing there, though. Nothing here. Now, we already killed most of the enemies in here, assuming they don't respawn. So let's just go ahead and get to the wizard and talk to him. We'll see if he has anything different to the spirit of the forest. See if he has anything different to say now. Wait. That is a weird place to have that. Well, you know what? If I do that, and loop again. Hold on, what is this thing on the map? What is this? What is this? False trees ignoring the torch. That's probably where the wizard or the spirit of the forest was hiding the way out. I don't know. Alright, here goes nothing. Save the game. Trees! Okay, now we've already read this part. So tell me, why should I not wither you away? Okay, I mean, we read this part a few days ago, so I'm going to go ahead and reread it. As you emerge from the forest into a small clearing, the ghostly form of a man appears from nowhere to confront you. Well, 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 I see the defilers of the forest have finally come to carve out its heart. Tell me, why should I not wither you away to nothingness as you have done to so many parts of my forest? We don't want trouble, we'll just seek away into the city. Petty fools, what do you think you can do against the evil in Drannor? Better heroes than you have tried their skill at banishing the evil, and they have paid with their lives. I do know the way to the city, but I don't think you are quite worthy of that information. Maybe I should let my children just rip you limb from limb, yet they're all dead. You reply, look, we don't see any need for confrontation. We do apologize for cutting down those trees. No, we don't. But for the greater good, we must reach the ruined city. If you really have been around for so long, why don't you share some of your lore? Perhaps with your knowledge and our might, we can restore the forest and Myth Drannor together. Grudgingly, the old man begins to speak. I suppose it would do little harm to tell you the history of Myth Drannor. Once, long ago, Myth Drannor was an elven camp, a community of large, inhabited trees, of clear springs and pools. Later, it became an elven city, a place of needle-sharp spires of growing hollow wood linked by treacherous suspension spans that were either railless wooden arches or precarious running ropes. The city grew in size and might, with the elven communities of the Western Dragon Reach over some 2,000 years, until humans first came to the north shores of the Sea of Fallen Stars. The king of the elves invited all the races, human, elves, dwarves, halflings, and gnomes, to come live in harmony. Together, they could build up the defenses of the city so that the goblin-kin races would not be a threat. Myth Drannor earned the name the Towers of Beauty among bards. As the years passed and happiness reigned over all, the elves gave it the name the City of Love in celebration of peace and contentment enjoyed by all the races of Faerun. Yet the gods grew restless, and all things changed under their hands. Greatness is always hurled down in the end. So it was with Myth Drannor, as with all great cities. The downfall of Myth Drannor began with the arrival of the creatures from the outer planes. They joined with the goblin races and overran Myth Drannor. The armies from the Shadow Realm were so numerous that for every 100 foes dispatched by the city's defenders, 1,000 more took their place. Evacuation of the city became necessary. Most of the inhabitants of the city escaped thanks to the devotion of the defenders. One defender in particular, Captain Flair, was especially heroic. He slew many of the shadow beasts with a sword that burned with a blue fire. Unfortunately for us, he fell that day, and we buried him with honors in the warrior's tomb. He will always be remembered by the children of those he saved. Where is his sword? 'Cause it wasn't there. I, too, died on that fateful day, but my love of this forest in Myth Drannor kept me alive in spirit. I will protect this forest until the end of time. Perhaps, if you are truly worthy and you restore Myth Drannor, I will at last find my rest. Know that Myth Drannor and I are one, and that I alone dictate whether or not you reach the ruins. If you pass my test, I will show you the path to the ruins of our great city. We will gladly take your test. The test is a simple one. Have one member of your party choose one of my books to read. Choose carefully, for all the books are beneficial, and all the books are harmful. Choose wisely, and you will be rewarded. Choose poorly, and you will feel Myth Drannor's wrath. You know what, Pope Bonk? Time for you to step up, Pope Bonk. So, Ardoit, Daring, Arcane, or Exalted? I think it's supposed to be Ardent. I'm going to do this one. You have chosen poorly. Pope Bonk loses 1 level of experience and all spells? Perhaps another opportunity for redemption is in order. The fuck? The fuck? I chose very poorly. I guess it wasn't Ardent after all. Alright, la 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 la. Pope Bonk, what do you got? Don't really want to do Arcane. How about Exalted? Pope Bonk contains level 12, gaining 2 hit points. You have chosen wisely, says the ancient sage. The path will be shown unto you. May fortune walk you at your side. And don't cut down any more trees. Okay, this is new. Was not here before. Now, in fairness, we haven't been cutting down trees in a while. See, now those trees have disappeared because, well, we're friend of the forest. Pope Bonk gained a level, so before I do anything else, and I'm glad Pope Bonk gained the level because I need spells. Bless, cause, detect, protect, cure light, bless. You know what? If I have protection from evil 10 foot, I don't need that. That will just make resting hopefully a little bit faster. Aid, Flame Blade, resist fire, resist cold, Spiritual Hammer, slow poison. Old person again. Next level. Create food and water. Yes. I don't need this anymore, I don't think, for now. Protection from fire, maybe. Dispel magic. And maybe I will keep that. At the next level, which is already done. Done. And you do have one here, though. I could do Hero's Feast or Soul Searing Orb. But I think Heal would be better. Harm's another potential one. Harm is a very powerful spell. Because it can kind of cook the enemies. Alright. Hello. Add note. Hello. Add. Map change. I'm assuming this goes to Drannor. So, through the trees you behold the ruined city of Drannor. Dark clouds hover above, portending certain doom for any travelers bold enough to reach the heart of the city. Do you have the strength and courage to continue? Nope, let's go, but we're out by. Save game, map change. Map change forced. Okay. Assuming that that's still back there. It is. Okay, well. We are here in Drannor. Get this set down here. That was a manticore. Or a chimera, I think. That was a chimera, yeah. Was a corpse now. Man, this all attack button is so nice. Will say I certainly was not expecting them to show up. Or whatever the hell's making that much noise. Come on. God, I love that. Just kaboom. What have we here? Remove curse? Oh no. Okay, good. Improved invisibility. Does she have this? Water breathing. Slow. And invisibility 10-foot radius. So let's check some spells. Memorize spells. Let's see what we have here. You. Yes, obviously. Armor, burning hands, detect magic, magic missile, shield. Blur, detect invisibility, because improve and identify. Invisibility, dispel, fireball. Invisibility 10 foot we have. Remove curse we have. Don't see those others. Scribe scroll. All right, so what do we have here? Fireball we have. Fireball. Remove curse she has. Invisibility 10 foot. She had that one, I believe. Invisibility 10 foot she has, yes. Detect magic, obviously. But I don't think we had this. So that's fireball. Oh, no, that's her. Water breathing. Slow. Oh, I guess it's just, oh, okay. It's just going straight to that when I click out. What else we got here? Detect magic. You have it. Those are all cleric. Fireball. Fireball. Remove curse. I'm pretty sure you have remove curse. I've not identified you yet. This I could probably leave behind. Also, what do you got there? Protection from paralysis? Yo, okay, she didn't have that one either. All right, let's take a look at the spells that we've got now. Previous. Protection from paralysis is a level 2. Interesting. I don't really need detect invisibility if we've got true sight on all the time. So let's try that. Spell, fireball, haste, hold. Invisibility, slow, and water breathing. Water breathing, I will wait till I find a place that needs it, and then I will go to cast it. Next level. So we got improved invisibility here as well as Ice Storm, and we have remove curse. I'm gonna stick with Ice Storm for now because, you know, improved invisibility is nice though. Cone of Cold, Wall of Force, Disintegrate. I mean, hey, new spells. I'm not going to knock having new spells available. Ow. Fucker breathed fire at me. Yeah, okay, we've seen that already, though. Why has that happened again, though? Right. Put those up here. But that's a short sword. Here's a long sword. So, like that. Don't know why he suddenly changed. Oh, hey, look, a door. Huh? Why is that over there? What happened? All attack button. I really don't like that sound, especially with how many of them there are. That was a lot of giggles. That's a lot of giggles. Come on. All right, those I should move to the side round. Was that all the giggling? I hope that was all the giggling. I don't see anything else in here. That was a lot of giggles. All right, I need my energy drink. I am fucking falling asleep today. Ugh. And today's is the peach and mango again. And I might do two today, honestly. Okay, you know what? I'm getting a lot more mango out of that one today. Which tells me... Oh. In a soup form with paper bag and a sandwich swimming in... Oh. Ah. Your coffee was bad. I didn't read that earlier. Sorry about that. I thought I read the message and I hadn't read the whole thing. But yeah. No, earlier ones I tasted the peach a lot stronger. This one I taste the mango a lot stronger. Which tells me those are inconsistent. And would explain why if you don't like mango, you won't like some of these. I would not recommend them if you don't like mango because the chance of getting that's a couple of them. Full-on mango is not great. Oop, nope. Yeah, let's just miss that. There are a lot of enemies in this game, but the all attack button certainly helps thin them out. Trees. I did see another door backed out of the way, but I'm kind of going around the outskirts as I usually do. Nope, that goes to a new map. So I'm going to back out of this and stay here. And keep looking around the map we're at. What on earth was that? They wouldn't be making that kind of noise if they weren't dangerous. Like, what does this one look like? Other endowed aged. That's not good. Assorted chunks of rubble. Yeah, can I not bash this down? Apparently not. North wall cracked. Good place to rest. Learn more spells again. Heal the injured. That was a lot of healing we needed. Well, I guess we did get hit with a couple fireballs. Tends to hurt. Go ahead and equip these again. You. True Seeing. And Protection from Evil, 10-foot radius. Which is... there. Handy spells to have. Abort. And, well, we're back to looking around. Put my cursor where it belongs so that I'm ready. Door. Put my cursor where it belongs so that we're ready. Ishram gained level 9! Nice. I suppose I could mark the broken doors. Wow, you can see the Chimera on the other side of that door. That is impressive. So yeah, Drannor has obviously been put into ruins because these are buildings here. I'm not opening doors yet, though. That's a lot of stuff, and curling and cursed items. Jacera level 12. Hey, that means more spells. So hey, we are leveling finally. Okay, we got some cursed items here. That is an actual Ring of Featherfall. We will give it to Pope Monk. We have a Cursed Mace. An actual good mace. A Helm of Underwater Breathing. Interesting. Who needs a helmet right now? You know what? You can put that on. You can take that one. A shield that does not appear to be magical at all, so who cares? Some cursed plate mail. And some not cursed plate mail. What is this potion? Giant strength. Someone else can hold that. Why do you have normal plate or normal mail here? Okay, well let's... First off, here's what I'm going to do. Save the game. Now, we know this stuff is cursed. She does have remove curse, though. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to identify these two things. They're not equipped. Well, this one will be. Improved identify. No. So this and this cannot be removed. Remove curse. Her. So this is plate mail -2, nothing special. And mace -3. I'm going to load the game now and leave them red. I just want to see if that had a special name or anything. I am going to make a note on the map, though, that those two things are cursed. I'm going to make sure I've got the right tile. There we go. Yes, I'm save scumming. Why, yes, I am save scumming. I mean, I already knew they were cursed. So it's not like I can see their curse next to True Sight. So it's not like I got surprised by it. All I wanted to do is know what kind of curse they were and if they had a special name or anything. Like Maggot on that other floor did. That was all that was for. So, plate mail and mace. I hope this is a good mace. Because I'd like to give it to Pope Bonk if it is. Mace +2. I think that's what you've already got, isn't it? Yep, mace +2. But, you know what? I can go ahead and give that to you somewhere. You've got the stick still you don't really need. Let's go ahead and find out what the other item is. What is this actually? Plate mail +3. Well, I mean, that's +2. So that's going to be better. You are at -3. You've already had +2, so whatever. We'll switch that. You are at 1. You should be at 0 now. You are at 0. And you can get rid of this, which has you currently sitting at -1. And you can instead go to 0 and go back to -1 because this is even better than plate mail for you. I mean, it is a +4 chainmail. That is not to be taken lightly. And we'll go ahead, and since we're identifying stuff, Revco Trident +3, huh? I wonder who can use this. Hey, Pope Bonk, can you use this from the back row? No. However, you can't use it. Can you? If I do this, you can use it in that hand. Stop that. What if it's in the other hand? Stop that. Nope. It is a two-handed item anyway, so... No, you can keep this. You can... Here, have some food. Nobody needs the rations, dude. Nobody needs the fucking rations. We have a priest. Okay, so can I do this now? No, not that. Can you actually hit this? First off, shield. Who's got the best shield? That's a 1. Didn't Bonk have a 3? Yeah. Now, it's not going to do anything because it's a two-handed thing, but yeah. We'll just put that in your hand anyway for now. And you pick your stuff back up. Excuse me. So the question is, can he use the trident from the back row? Hey, look, the door. Well, let's find out real quick. He can! Welcome to the all attack. Welcome to the all attack party there, Isharn. And this is why true seeing is awesome. Well, that it should help me find secret doors, or illusionary walls at least. Before you stands the Drannor Mages Guild. Even in the best of times, uninvited visitors would be wise to fear for their lives, and more beyond these doors. And these are dark times. There would certainly be no shame in walking away from whatever remains within the guild. Indeed, there would be scant cowardice in running away. Do you wish to enter? No. But I will mark off that this is the Mages Guild entrance. Once at the edge of the map, if your cursor goes out of the map, it stops. It unhighlights it, which sucks because trying to right click and go down to it takes it out of the map. I will be back here though. Oh, we are definitely going to the Mages Guild later. Whoa, wait, fruit! Hello? That appears... You know what? I'm not touching that fruit. Yeah, that appears to be a manticore that got turned to stone in the middle of the bushes of fruit. There's a good chance the fruit did it. I am not eating that. Besides, who needs to do that? I'm going to mark that on my map, though, is what I should do. Stone manticore surrounded by fruit trees. Look at that manticore butt. No, Chimera. So I don't know why I keep getting those confused today. I got manticore on the brain clearly, and I don't know why. Oh, actually, I do know why, because the Magic Gathering card I was looking at lately was a freaking manticore. Did I say Chimera? I always get... I believe technically it's pronounced Chimera, but... It's spelled Chimera. I call it Bob, now what? There's still one more area to check in here. Oh, we got more stuff, more loot. A lot more loot. And another door. This is one that has not been marked yet. Most of these doors, I don't think I need to go to, because you can get around them. Alright, let's see what we got now. That is just splint mail. That is a magic shield. Oh, is this the thing I think it is? Black hammer. And blessed holy symbol. Interesting. What else we got here? We got cure light wounds. I'm going to run out of room for things. Cure serious wounds. Am I out of room? Yes, I am. Okay, you know what? Who's hungriest? You can eat. And you can eat. Cure serious. Hold undead. I will have to learn that one. So can I move this? Does someone move this? It's an indication that I need to learn it. Flesh to stone. Goodbye, stick. Hold monster. Goodbye, bow. But that's okay. Because again, we do this. Hold monster. Scribe the scroll. Flesh to stone. Scribe the scroll. Hold undead. Scribe the scroll. Memorize spells again. What do we got here? What level are these things? God, so many level 3 spells. Because there's hold undead and hold person, but hold monster should be higher up, right? Fear. Hold monster. Hey, would you look at that? I could drop a cone of cold for it. I have more spell slots. She leveled up. God, she's got a lot of spell slots. You know what? Do I want to do improved? Yes. Let's go ahead and do improved invisibility for the hell of it. God, she's still got 2 more? Hold monster is useful. But I'd almost rather use cone of cold most of the time. And yet there's 2 casts to that. Oh, I have one of these! Stone to flesh and disintegrate. Oh my. So I'm going to go revive the Chimera. Whoa, after I rest, anyway. Oh, yeah. Get your stuff back, dude. Pick up the bow. Ahem. Pick up the bow. Although I really should... No, you need the bow. We don't have a better bow. Wait. Does she have it right now? Improved invisibility? She already... No, okay. She already used those. So soon. Next time I rest... Hey, at least my mage is getting more spells. Put the cursor where it belongs. And this, I believe, is... Yeah, that's the door I'd already seen. Okay, so there is a couple doors that I have not been into. Well, there are. Plural. So let's go ahead and check this one out. Is this going to be a giggle fest? Hello, calls a raspy yet unthreatening voice. I cannot tell you how good it feels to finally see friendly faces. Verily, friendly face is an oasis in the wilderness. They call me Rex, for back home I was to be the king of my people, but the evil god Mandor came to our plane, kidnapped us, and brought us here to your world. My leader, Griffith, sent me here looking for the Codex of the Plains. He hopes the tome will contain knowledge necessary to return us to our home. I am a cleric. Perhaps if we band together, we will live longer. What say you? You know what? Yes. Yes, I want this guy on my team. Ishram, get the fuck out. Oh, good. It leaves all of his gear here, too. Let me see you. Let me see you. Oh, God, yes. Fuck yes. He has a mace +2. And I don't have to unequip my other dude. He just drops his gear and runs. Happy days are here again. Unfortunately, this does mean I no longer get the trident from the back row. All right, which one is this? That's a 2. That's a 1. That's a 2. Let's put the 1 on the back for now. You know what I don't need? I don't need those anymore. Actually, shit, you can't even use these daggers, can you? Whatever. You can hold on to them. Trident. Chainmail +4 is actually better for you, most likely. Club +1. Club +1. I probably don't need all these club +1s either. You know what? I could leave them somewhere, though. Banded mail. Dagger +2. Potion of Giant Strength. And another shield. And a dagger. Yeah, I left 2 items behind, but he also came with 2 items, so... Save game, new faces! Again. Pray for spells. Rex, what you got? What you got, Rex? Triceratops, Serial Mage. Song of Serials and Mask Novels. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Well, I absolutely 100% want this guy in my party rather than the other guy. For one thing, Cleric. Yeah. For another thing, Saurian. Fuck yeah. Okay, so... Cure, 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 cure. Detect, bless. Next level. Hold person, hold person. Resist, resist, aid. Next level. Create food and water. I've already got dispel. And you can actually... Oh, you definitely need this, though. So negative plane protection. Only 1. 2, we got... Cure Serious. We've already got one of these. Let's see what neutralize poison, just in case. And we've already got someone with True Seeing, so you need more Cure Critical. And that is it for you right now. Although, I am going to swap these guys' position now. Pope Bonk can come back in front. But fuck yeah! Oh, I should actually probably mark that on the map. Didn't mark where the other guy was, don't care. Didn't like him. I like Rex already. What is with these things? I don't even know what those things are. Are those Saurians as well? Well, if they are, why is one helping the others not? The Gigglers. Now, Truce Being has faded. So, next chance I get to rest, I will. I am not touching those. Oh, yeah, absolutely. But these things, they appear to be. Well, remember that these guys were sent here from outside the plains, which is what. And an evil god sent them. So it makes me wonder if they were part of the invasion and some of them are evil and would be the ones who are attacking us. And when they look normal, but then they attack, they turn into a lizard thing. And I'm going to rest and then I will be back shortly because, yeah, I gotta, I'm gonna have another energy drink when I get back as well. See you in just a moment. Oh, and back. You know what? I'm gonna hold off the energy drink for now. Yeah, but I can only go with what the game tells me, man. Remember, I'm playing the game here. I'm going off the information the game has told me. And the game has told me that beings from outside the realm came to attack Drannor. They were part of the reason it fell. He has told me that he was sent here from another plane by an evil god. It makes sense to connect the two. Alright, first things first. We are going to cast the True Seeing. Yeah, it may be unrelated now, but I mean, like I said, it just kind of makes sense to connect the two. So, well, first off, abort. You. One, two. Improved identify. That is a +3. That is a nice shield. Is this the throwing hammer? No, it's not the throwing hammer. So what is this thing? Well, let's try to ID it and see if it actually does do anything when you ID it. No, it's just a blessed holy symbol, so that was a waste of a spell. But I will give that to Pope Bonk. So you give me your holy symbol. No. You can hold on to that as well. You don't need the swords. No, you don't need the swords at all. Give me the other hammer though. Might put the hammers in your throw things. You got the stones there. Abort spell. So hold on. Does this let me cast? It does let me cast. Does that do anything besides let me cast? For example, does it give me more spell? It gives me another spell. More Cure Light, I guess. Does it give me one of every level? Because if so, fuck yeah. Aid. Okay, so I'm going to need to find another one of these. Another negative protection. Another Cure Serious. No, you can neutralize poison as well. Cure Critical would be nice. Although, actually, another True Seeing would also be nice. Another heal. Well, I almost don't need the thing now. So, you know what? That will be another True Seeing. Okay, that's pretty cool. I like having more spells. So what is up with this now? You don't need this many, do you? No, you know what you don't need? Can I put... Okay, fuck the stick. Fuck your stick. I don't care about the stick. No one cares about the stick. What is up with this, though? Oh, I'm taking damage when I touch it. That's not good. Everyone took damage when I touched it. That's not good. That's a whoops. I mean, you're up. Oh, shit. If I cast Dispel, it won't work, will it? No, it's not safe right now. Oh, well, this is probably a bad idea. No, that just... Yeah, hey, that dispelled that. All right. What do we got? Ring of Fire Resistance, except that it dispelled the thing I was... Let's put these down and make sure that they aren't cursed. Hold Undead. Hold Person. Protection from Paralysis. It's a lot of scrolls here. Hold Person. And a Crystal Key. Who needs a Crystal Key? You know what? I don't think I need this anymore. Oh, I kind of don't want to get rid of that. I don't think I need this anymore. I should just drop this somewhere. You. What is it? Fire protection? Fire resistance? Oh, Cleric. You can take that. Thank you. Ah, it's not just a holy symbol. It's a blessed holy symbol. I have to do this again. I hate to do this. I need to rest. I want my true seeing back so I know what the hell is magical and what isn't, so I can drop stuff. Yeah, they gave us a magic holy symbol. I mean, I'll take it. It's the cleric equivalent of the Ring of Wizardry, in a way. True seeing again. And protection. No, was it 4? Yes. Okay. I don't use the damn scrolls. Hold Undead. Hold Person. Also hold Person. Protection from paralysis. I don't use scrolls. I'm stupid. I'm just going to fucking leave them. That is such a bad idea. You. What? I can't cast it on the thing? Oh, is that all? Is that all that was? Really? Probably going to make a mess of doing this, but... Maybe? Maybe not. I mean, Tubbard ate one and he didn't turn into a thing. Into a statue. But I don't really need food. That's cool. There's a place to get the food. It does say apple. It does say apple. And it was in Myth Drannor, so yes. If this is canon, or at least supplementary, there you go. So I'm going to go to the place that I probably shouldn't. But how? How can you turn this down? How can you turn this down? The Mages Guild. Oh, how? So it looks like we've got 3 teleporters. Teleport A, teleport B, teleport C. The fact that this is still going after Myth Drannor was destroyed. Oh, hello. You are quite ugly looking. Ah, okay, teleport A. I mean, it is a mage's guild. But, I mean, come on. You want magic items, where else are you going to go? Mages guilds have the best magic. One would hope. They also have slug monsters. Button. Really? Interesting. To this series or this game? There's a difference there. Okay, so there's another teleporter here. call that one D for now. Unless it goes to one of the others. Oh, okay. So there's a secret wall there, potentially. Did something just spawn in? There was a button to press. Oh, okay. They appeared in Dungeon Jack also. All right. Get a stat block for him, too. Hell yeah. Put him in the actual game. Put him in pen and paper. All right, so what happens if I press this button? That's the wrong way. Well, hi! I think I pissed him off. So button opened this secret door. And oh, a magic book. Oh, another magic book. Okay, what if I close the door now? The button's not over here. What am I doing? If I press it again, does it close the door? It does not. I think it was here. Nice. Well, you know. That there's a fan-made stat block. That does not surprise me. Okay, so what is this? Book of Elemental Seasons. So she still has 2 other spell books, which I'm not sure about. No. Book of Troll Brand. No, that's a mage one, so move the shield to someone else. Sure is a lot of noise being made. Do we need all these daggers? Do we really need a whole bunch of dagger plus ones? I mean, come on. Well, you know what? Hold on. Teleport. Hold on. First off, make sure the teleporter D is behind me. It is. Now, does it go back to the same one if I go through it again? It does. You got to check that because I mean, mages they could fuck with you. And chances are they will. Now, hold on. I can't go that way, but I can see that there is something that way. But I don't see any force wall or anything, and I have true sight. Okay. Ah, just weird. Well, let's go see what's in the other hallways. Yeah, let's go straight across. Teleport C. Come on, mouse. There we go. Again, I can't go that way, but... Invisible wall. Blocked. There's not nothing there to hit, is there? Doesn't look like it. Those are not invisible. Oh. But they're like half blocked. Aesthetics and craftsmanship, elven race. These are elven tapestries. And I guess this isn't... Those are doors?! Okay, those are doors. Leave it to a mage skill to make the door look like the rest of the walls. I mean, it is at least sunken in a bit so you can tell that it is a door. I guess I go back out. And back over to here, to this one, which I went to first. Well, look, I found that door as well. To quicken the realm, the rains of spring. Okay, what does the other one say? To cleanse the realm, the heat of summer. To inspire the realm, the breath of autumn. And to preserve the realm, the ice of winter. Mage Guild. Alrighty. Do I want to check these out? I mean, we have heal. What do we got here? Water breathing. You know what? I'm just going to leave this. Fuck it. This is, however, where teleport E exited. Am I going to need that scroll? Door, 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 door. Okay, let's go north to start with. Magnificent tapestry of fine-spun silk, scarcely faded by time, and another teleporter. Gonna run out of letters. Okay, so that is wind. Now, it's the rains. So there's the water. I'm going to assume this is the teleport I want to get out, maybe. Oop. Ah! Stop it! Stop it! And ice. All right. Okay. So now comes the question. The symbols on the wall make it look like this goes to each of the 4 seasons. That would be summer. This would be summer. This would be autumn, I believe. This would be spring, which is what I'm currently at. And then this would be winter. So, what if I go through what I believe is spring, south? It does take me back here. So the next question, if I do this, kick his ass because where did you guys all come from? You were not here that long ago. Well, whatever. Let's go back to this. I was in this one, right? I went to spring. So if I go to summer now, exit summer. Autumn. That's winter. Exit autumn. Winter. Exit winter. Ah! I'm on a new map. Well, that changes how that other map worked, but... Oh, hi! There's a teleporter behind me. Gonna assume that goes back to Mage Guild 1. That's what I marked it as for now. Hello. Wow, you guys are huge. What's your names? My name is Buginus. I'm probably going to mispronounce that. I apologize. But you can call me Bug for short. My master always did. That is until I turned him into a bug one day. Boy, was he mad. I was trying a new spell, and I didn't do it on purpose. Well, I sort of did. But, you know, I didn't really mean to hurt him. Turned him back after a couple days. Boy, was he angry. But not too angry. Anyway, why are you here? Are you here to study? I like to study sometimes, but I usually don't sit still long enough to get anything done. But I like to study sometimes. What are you doing here? I was studying when you interrupted. Well, actually, I was going to play a game. I like games. Do you like games? I like to hide and seek. Do you like hide and seek? I think we can play right now. There's something hiding now. We can seek it out. What great fun! Yeah, Faye, exactly. Oh, well, let the games begin. We shall seek the evil together. Oh, goody, let's go. Oh, shit! Oh! Oh, no. Oh, no. I don't want to get rid of Jezra, so I'm going to reload the game. But I have got to see this character's stats. Level 10, neutral good, sprite male. What spells do you have, Bug? Yeah, no. I'm not losing my character. Oops. Oops, oops, oops. That's a fuck. That was a big fuck up. That was big enough that I got a. I messed ASE up. All right, let's try that again. Whoo. Yeah, I'm not keeping Bug. Definitely not going to keep Bug. Okay, so that sent me out to here again. Okay, so I went through all four. Okay, that just takes me there now. Once you solve it, it just goes back and forth. Oops. Yeah, hello. There we go. Mage Guild. So, yeah, yep. What are you doing here? We don't have time for games. Grow up, will you? That sounds like a really bad thing to say. Grow up. I'm over 400 years old. No time for games, huh? I don't believe that. Have a good, serious, short, and boring life, guys. I hope Bug doesn't show up again. I mean, it is a fae. Oh, shit. Oh! That is taking a lot of damage. More accurately, that took a lot of hits, because I wasn't doing a lot of damage to it. Like, I do hope Bug is not offended, because, oh boy. Nope. These also don't seem to be moving. So is that some kind of sentinel? That's what I'm thinking it is. You know what, though? I have magic. Did you counter that? Is that what that just was? Okay, the tiger's doing damage again. Oh. Oh my. Oh my! How did that hit me? You know what? I want to be somewhere else now. Can I rest here? Probably not. Can I rest here? Yeah, let's rest here. You tell me, man. I don't know. I'm just playing a video game here. I don't know the lore. That's your wheelhouse. My wheelhouse is doing badly at video games. Which so far I'm doing spectacularly at. True seeing. Text from evil 10 foot? Nope, that's in 4. I keep forgetting that. How is everyone's food? We're doing all right. Save the game. Mage's Guilds. Have you not seen this game before? I figured you would have played this. That was dumb. Also, put your weapons back on, dude. And it isn't doing much to these things, but... Okay. I would think these would move more, but... Oh, that one hit me. Yeah, fair enough there. Wrong way. Yeah, did I? Somehow, I'm not surprised. That one's dead. So you're not attacking me from there, are you? You are. Tiger is way better at dealing damage to these things than the swords are anyway. The way is revealed with the lure of the beasts. Same note. So I need the lure of the beasts to open that. I'm going to assume put the lure in there. Well then, that should be those things all wiped out. None of them dropped anything. I don't see anything else around. None of these walls look like they have anything special, but who knows with the Mages Guild, you know? There's clearly more going on. But I don't see it here, so let's go back to the other floor. So, solving this puzzle, that wasn't too bad. I mean, it's a possibility, but I ain't ditching Jezera for Bug. And I'm definitely not getting rid of Twinkle. Twinkle has been so helpful these last 3 games. He has, I think, once actually um, picked a lock. Once. Okay, you know where I haven't actually been yet? Up those stairs. And I gotta pause again. I'm sorry. I'll be back shortly. I'm back. Sorry about that. But yeah, like, okay, I'm not going to get rid of him because I don't know when a thief will ever be actually important in this game. It's just the nature of the video games. I'm looking for the keys, so I'm not going to pick a lock if I can find a key. The only time I've picked a lock is if I couldn't find a key. And that's kind of in an actual D&D party, Twinkle would not be directly with the entire group. He would be slinking around on the sides, checking traps, doing backstabs. But in a game like this, thieves aren't all that important. But I'm still going to keep him around as a just in case there actually is a use for you. As a door. Napping. Also door. Also door. Again, hello. Also door. 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 So let's mark these 3 doors at least. That's not a door. These are. Yeah, door, door. Those two are doors. Doors spelled with O's, not I's. Not a door. That's a door. Okay, I can see that the door does look a little different. There's stuff around the edges of it. And, you know, back further like that. Yeah, there we go. That is a door. As is that. So much noise. Slurpy, slurpy in here. Stairs. As a door. That's a door. I did see some stairs back here. There's a button. And it looks like the button's going to open up this right next to me. I'm not going to press it yet, though. Well, you're going to learn that. So, death spell. Don't need hold monster. I'll take Cone of Cold, but I'm not going to scribe it. Stone to flesh. Should probably take one of those. Flesh to stone. Disintegrate. Like, yeah. Flesh to stone. Stone to flesh. Do you actually have? You do. Although what I'm going to do is scribe that. Cure Serious, Raise Dead. Definitely keep Raise Dead. Create food and water. Yeah, you know what? I'll keep that also. Just in case. Cure Serious is a good one. Cure Serious. Detect Magic. I probably don't need that, but I want to keep one on hand anyway. Neutralize Poison is important. Raise Dead is important. That's less important. I could probably drop that. Prayer. Detect Magic. Raise Dead. That's a lot of Raise Dead, though. Cure Crit. Neutralize Poison. Raise Dead. That's a third Raise Dead. Cure Serious. Cure Light. So many scrolls. It's almost like they wanted to make sure that Bug had stuff to cast. Yeah, that opened that secret wall. door that we're already on the other side of. Door that we're already on the other side of. The hell is this? Giant strength. Let's leave a club behind. That's why you need a bag of holding. These guys are clearly spawning. Scrying glass. Don't know what that's going to do. But she's going to wear it for now. How much XP am I getting from these things, I wonder? I mean, it'd be nice if Rex got a level. He was a bit behind all of us. Oh, there's some stairs. B up. Which might go to another floor and might not. I don't know. Potion of healing. Cloak of protection. Why, yes, I did just leave both of those on the ground. I think that is everywhere in this area. Oh, nope. Couple doors here. Just hitting the button to move. That's not what I wanted. Ow! He did some damage to me. Man. If only we had somebody who had a spell to deal with damage being dealt. Oh, wait. True Seeing expired. True Seeing cast. Alright. Now I think that's everything in this area, although these things are clearly spawning somewhere. So they're just going to keep attacking, which, I mean, if they give me decent XP, I don't really care. But what I am going to do right now is see where these stairs go. Okay. So another banner. Whoa. Not what I wanted. Not what I wanted at all. Yeah, I'm not liking the fact that they're using stairs to teleport you around the map rather than go to different maps. So this is effectively a mage tower, but the tower is all one map. Probably to save on storage space and such, but... You know, they think they're being clever, and hey, we'll just put it all on one map and teleport you around. That is... See up? Getting close to the end of the day here. Door. Door. Not a door. Wait. Button. No. I'm sure that that's what that button opens. Door. Door. Rations. Okay. Door. Yeah, okay, we've seen this door already. Ow. Looked like it was trying to cast shocking grasp on me. How's that look like? So, does it open that wall? It does not. Oh, there's another button. Huh. How do I... Oh, wait. I think I have to do this to examine it, don't I? Evil shall rise by hand of dark god. I must guard against doom of Drannor. If needs must, shall abide here forever. Parchment is too old and frail to withstand even careful handling. It crumbles in your hands, falls to the floor. There's a little more than dust. Well, whoops. Whatever that was. Hope it wasn't important, because it's gone now. Necklace of Magic Missile. Wand of Fireball. Fuck the rocks. No one needs rocks. You don't need rocks, Pope. You don't even use them. Ring of Trollbrand. I'm not going to put that on anyone. I don't know what that does right now. What is this potion? Giant strength. You know what? I never use them. I believe this is what, stairs D? No, stairs C up. Stairs C down. Get out of that. Get out of that. I don't know if there's anything there. Let's actually go to this one first. Because this is, as predicted, stairs E. Okay. And this, oops, over here might go to a different floor entirely. Nope. Ring of Protection. D? Yep. Stairs D down. So, that goes back down to this floor. Okay. I mean, I don't think I'm at the end of the Mage's Guild. I'm ever going to go back down. Where is... Oh, that noise got to be coming from the other hallway. Back to here. Yeah, just as I thought. Here are these guys. I should actually get some sleep somewhere. Or have you cast heal on Tubbard so he don't die. Can I sleep here? I doubt it. Wow. Even though these things are spawning enemies in, let's sleep. Why did you not cast heal? Seriously, Pope Bonk. Yeah, even with enemies spawning in, I was able to sleep there. And back to here. Well, I can go back up to that other floor. When no, that's been solved. So, monster lure, huh? Okay, so the ring did it. Glad I didn't equip that. Rope, door, door, lock door, lock door. So if I pull this rope, this thing's gonna kick my ass. I guess we'll have to find out tomorrow, won't we? Yeah. So okay, the ring. Why did I use that ring as the monster lure? Look at this book. The Book of Trollbrand. Brained? Briand? Trollbrand. Book of Trollbrand. Looks kind of monsterish. Why did I read the fucking things? Like, I bet this one tells me how to solve the teleport maze that I solved, and I bet that book tells me something too. I don't know. Let's find out, shall we? You equipped a book. You equipped a book. I'll bet if I do this, the elemental seasons is a brief examination of the influence of the seasons and weathers and various creatures summoned from the elemental planes. Apparently, earth elementals are most likely to thrive during the winter time, while fire elementals favor the summer months. Air elementals and water elementals wax mightiest during the autumn and vernal equinoxes, respectively. Strangely, unlike most other handbooks of the mystic arts, this one seems to have been written with the ease of reference in mind, rather than to impress the author's peers with the use of incomprehensible language. So wait, was I supposed to go to different teleporters than I did? Because I solved the teleporter maze differently than that. And then this one. This book appears to be a journal penned in the Archmage, or penned by the Archmage Trollbrand, one of the lesser-known wizards of ancient realms. Really, Dua, is he? As you turn its pages, many strange and ancient secrets come to light, along with a good deal of dust. Towards the end of the book, the writing grows oddly disturbed in both style and hand, as Trollbrand relates a series of experiments in the use of certain magical rings to attract skeletors and other powerful creatures. What success Troll brand may have achieved is not entirely clear, as the book's final pages are all but obliterated by bloodstains. So, the Book of Elements might have actually given me a different answer than I did. But I can't go back and check those anyway, because I now have solved the puzzle and it takes me to the next area. And then I literally only picked the ring because of that book's graphics. And that's why I was like, I'm not wearing this. Which tells me I've either played far too many video games or they made this one a bit too easy. Either way, tomorrow I will pull the rope and we shall see. Until next time, take care, Internet. Enjoy the games you play.